Light switches. At this point, I have replaced almost every light switch in the house with modern style toggles, like you see here, versus the traditional flips that were installed when we moved in. I've also been able, while doing that, to install a variety of smart home switches and relays inside of some of the boxes. An electrician, I think, to do all the work that I've done with switches probably would charge well over $2,000 for that amount of work of what I've added and upgraded. My cost was about $400 to $500 for all the materials, including all those smart home devices, which are obviously more expensive than just dumb switches. And then maybe another $50 to $100 in equipment I didn't have, like a non-contact voltage tester and some other, specialty tools here and there. And the savings on this is probably, like $1,500. But here is my disclaimer about electricity. I understand if you have fears about electricity. I do think it's both not as scary as it seems and also something that should be taken very seriously. Always turn off the relevant breakers and then still test that there is no current before beginning work. That's where that non-contact voltage tester works. You can also use a voltage meter. Once that is done, however, the act of removing wires from an old outlet or switch and then attaching them to a new one is very simple. If you are unsure or really worried about electricity, obviously call an electrician. And there's tons of tutorials out there on how to do these kinds of basic things and be safe